Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Pub Trivia Experience. My name is Chris, and we are gathered here tonight for round 3 of the Movie Mayhem game. You know him, you love him. He is sporting his best Tim Dipple impression, a.k.a. a sleeveless T-shirt. Mike Turner, my friend, how you doing? What are you drinking?
It actually has sleeves. I just rolled them up because I was a little hot, and I wanted to show love to my OQL teammate. I am doing fine. I think, like all of us, it's been a little bit of a hellish week at work, and we're only halfway through. But, you know, the weekend is in sight, and the good news is officially 30 days to go until I'm a married man.
Oh, yay.
Nice work.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Very excited about that. But yeah, I'm just drinking a Diet Mountain Dew. But I'm very much looking forward to hosting another round of this little contraption game that some people seem to like around here. And I'm very excited about that.
It's a lot of fun. I do see you sporting a national championship T-shirt for the
That's correct.
Gamecocks.
That's correct. I have to represent my ladies.
There you go. Next up, so let's head a little bit north. Christian Hernandez, my friend, how you doing and what are you drinking?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good. Halfway through this week, where I have not had AC at work this entire week.
Oh no!
So it's been nasty, but we're halfway there. Anyway, today I'm drinking yet again from the Great Lakes Brewing Company, the Edmund Fitzgerald Porter. So let's pop this open.
Nice.
Very, very nice. You've had it before, I take it?
Yeah, this has been my podcast beer for a while now.
I love it. Speaking of things that I love, Brittany Shaw, my friend, how are you doing? What are you drinking?
Aw, that's so nice. I am doing interestingly. My anxiety has been like through the roof the last few days, and I have both gone to sleep and woken up crying the last few days. So I'm really happy to be here right in this moment. Everything is relatively fine in my life. There's just a lot of shit going on in the world that I have no control over, and it just makes me really sad. So I'm really happy that Christian reminded me that we agreed to do this tonight, because it gave me something more too, because I completely forgot. But as far as what I'm drinking tonight, I was feeling the warm, weathery vibes, and also love to shout out a local brewery, Skeleton Key Brewery in Woodridge, Illinois. They do a beer called Migratory, and it is a toasted coconut golden ale, and it is a Monty Python reference. So I figured I would bust that out tonight in honor of both Monty Python and helping refugees. So
it's a worthwhile cost to drink too.
Exactly. So I am so happy to be here.
I don't have that. I will remind you, we talked about this on Sunday night.
That was days ago, dude.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think, because it was Sunday night, and then it was, I think, Tuesday when Christian reminded me that we had a thing Wednesday night. I was like, oh, right. So
this is from a company called Dream State Brewing down in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. This is their Crispy Kinetics. It's a Japanese-style rice lager. And with how hot it's been here, this sounds like it's going to hit the spot. Let's give it a little taste. That is so dangerous. Lagers just go down so easy. They're so smooth but refreshing. I'm going to enjoy that.
Sounds good.
I'm also going to enjoy playing trivia with my friends tonight. Turner, take us away.
All right. So we went over before the recording. Everyone knows the game by now. I again must shout out the fine folk at the Valley Folk YouTube page for coming up with this game. Like I said, I don't think it is any longer available on their Etsy page, but maybe get a hold of me and I'll make you copies or something. We'll see how that goes. But no, I'm very much looking forward to this. So the rules are, if you can guess the movie I'm looking for, the mashed up movie, without any hints, you will get 3 points. If you need a hint for either movie, I will have to deduct a point, bring you down to 2. If you need a hint for both, it will take you down to 1. But if you're the first to correctly lock in and give me the correct answer, you will have a chance at bonus points for naming the year of each property. So you can get up to 2 bonus points, making a total for a card 5 points. We will play to 35, and we will begin. Oh, and also there are TV movie cards and there are video game movie cards. Whoever correctly locks in can choose our category for the next round. But we will start, as always, with a movie question. Good luck to all. A group of high school boys want to lose their pesky virginities, but get humiliated at a backwater swamp bar before peeping in the girl's shower, where Emma Stone lied about losing her V-card to raise her social standing at school.
Locked in.
Christian is locked in.
Can you read it again?
Of course I can. A group of high school boys want to lose their pesky virginities, but get humiliated at a backwater swamp bar before peeping in the girl's shower, where Emma Stone lied about losing her V-card to raise her social standing at school.
Locked in.
Chris is in. Brittany, you can talk it out if you should so desire.
Yeah. I'm debating whether I want to ask for a hint on one, because I think I know what it might be, just because I do know what part 2 is, and I know how to mash up a title, but I don't know if it's relevant, and I haven't seen the movie, so I don't know that a hint would be useful.
Okay.
But on the off chance it is, can I get a hint for movie number 1?
Absolutely. Your hint for movie number 1 is that's all, folks.
Great hint.
Oh my goodness. Okay, because okay. Well, the good news is that took me in a place where I would have no idea where to go, so I'm just going to stick with my original answer, and I'll lock in.
Okay.
Do you want me to say what I lock in with?
Yes, excellent. Okay. Yes, Brittany, you go ahead.
So I know the Emma Stone movie is Easy A.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know the plot of this movie, but I saw Will Wheaton talk about it in a documentary. So I'm going to go with Stand By Me Z-A.
Okay. Christian, you are the first to lock in, so would you like to tell her what the correct answer is?
Yes, this would be Pork Easy A.
And Chris?
Pork Easy A.
That is the correct answer. We're looking for the film Porky's, Brittany, the teen sex comedy from the early... well, actually, I won't tell you that, because Mr. Hernandez has a chance at some bonus points. Can you tell me what year Porky's came out?
Absolutely not, but let's guess 1975.
I'm afraid it is an 80s movie. It was in the 80s bracket. It was 1981.
Okay.
And what about Easy A?
Let's go with 2010 for that one.
That is the correct answer.
Oh,
so, Mr. Hernandez will go to 4, Christopher to 3, and Brittany sadly is yet to be on the board, but there is plenty of game to go. Mr. Hernandez.
Heard of the movie Porky's, so I was. I mean, I was like, that's a Porky Pig impression, but I don't know what the Looney Tunes have to do with this.
That's where they wanted you to go with it.
Remind our listeners at home, Turner, what we're playing to. How many?
We're playing to 35.
That's the
cool.
First one, 35.
Great.
All right. First to 35. Okay. All right. So, Christian, where would you like to go?
Let's give the movie video game mashup a try.
You're a brave man. I like it. Okay, we are looking for the movie, then the video game. Oh yeah, you guys can get this. A stretchy dude, an invisible gal, a rock hard guy, and no, not in that way, and a flame bro dodge dysentery and traverse the American frontier in search of a new beginning. Chris is locked in.
I will also lock in.
Brittany is locked in.
Can I hear that second part again?
Of course. I'll read the whole thing again. A stretchy dude, an invisible gal, a rock hard guy, and no, not in that way, and a flame bro dodge dysentery and traverse the American frontier in search of a new beginning.
Oh, yeah, locked in.
All right. Chris, my friend, you were first. Want to tell me what we're looking for?
Fantastic Oregon Trail.
Brittany.
Fantastic Oregon Trail.
And Kristen.
Fantastic Oregon Trail. Yep.
Perfect. I knew you guys would be great at that. Good job. All right.
So realizing I say Oregon differently than both of you.
When you said Oregon, I'm like, I've always gone.
All right, Christopher, why don't you tell me when Fantastic Four came out in theaters?
So I think it's after X2.
Actually, to boost your spirits even more, they have 3 separate years here listed.
I was going to say
any of the 3 Fantastic Four original movies. You got 3 chances.
I know, but I don't know the Josh Trank version well enough to venture. I'm gonna guess 2004.
You're one off for the Chris Evans version. It's 2005.
Yeah, I figured. All right. Was the
The
Josh
most recent one 2012?
The other one was the newest one was 2015, and then apparently there was a 1994 version that I don't remember at all.
Oh yeah, there was.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the Oregon Trail, released on computers.
God. All right, so I was probably playing this game in the 2nd and 3rd grade.
So the 1960s, gotcha.
Younger than you.
Sure.
I'm gonna guess 89.
No, sir. You are unfortunately very far off. 1971.
The
Wow.
computer game?
What?
Yes.
I mean, I guess it's not the most complex computer game, but like,
Yeah.
I also played it in 2nd and 3rd grade, and I was going to guess it came out in like 93 until you said you played it in 2nd and 3rd grade. I was like, well, that would be before that, so.
All right, so let me update our scores. Chris to 6.
It's gonna be a Brian Knapp game where I'm just off by 1 the entire.
All right. Brittany on the board with 3. All right. Chris, where do you want to go?
Brian's like 7,000 years old, so trying to keep up with what events happen when is all relative.
One of the few on the PTE network to actually be older than me.
Let's go movie TV.
Okay. TV.
I like how every time he has to pick up a new card, he leads straight forward. So we see all the
It's true. It's true. Oh, yeah, you'll like this one. We are looking for the TV show and then the movie. Yes, Alex, I think I'll go with movies where Samuel L. Jackson gets his ass chomped by murder sharks.
Locked in.
Oh, Locked In.
Christian's in, Brittany's in.
Locked in. I couldn't get to the movie. I got it.
Okay. Christian, you want to tell me what we're looking for?
Yeah, this would be Jeopardy Deep Blue Sea.
Brittany.
Yeah, it took me a second to think of the right Samuel L. Jackson movie, but yeah, Jeopardy Deep Blue Sea.
And Chris.
Jeopardy Deep Blue Sea.
All right. I love it. 3 points all around. That's how we play the game. And Christian. Jeopardy on television. What year?
Now, are we going with the original run or when Alex Trebek started?
That's an interesting question that I do not have the answer for. I believe they're going for the original run.
All right. Well, I don't know when that is, so I'm going to guess 1983.
Oh, you are so dangerously close. It's 1984.
Okay,
so it's the new run.
Okay.
Because they're celebrating the 40th anniversary of Jeopardy this year.
I apologize. And Deep Blue Sea, I do know this one is a fact.
All right. Deep Blue Sea. Let's go with 2000.
Again, you're one off. It's 1999.
Can we just admit that Thomas Jane is a really underrated actor?
Oh, I agree. I really liked his Punisher, actually.
Oh. Whoa.
I'm sorry. Did I not say harm?
We're going to go that far.
I mean, he's great in 61.
I don't think I've seen that, actually. You know what's up. Anyway, let me update our scores. takes Christian to 10, Chris to 9, and Brittany to 6. All right, Christian, where would you like to go?
All right, let's go back to movie then.
Okay, that is fair. After too many heroin-fueled close calls and some toilet diving, a man ditches the needles and instead joins a group of men addicted to hunting Nazis.
Locked in.
Christian's in.
I think I would like a hint for the first part.
Okay, Chris, what do you think?
Well, is this movie or is this TV movie?
This is movie.
Okay.
2 movies.
Can I get a reread of the question?
Of course. After too many heroin-fueled close calls and some toilet diving, a man ditches the needles and instead joins a group of men addicted to hunting Nazis.
Yeah, I'm going to need a hint of the first one.
Fair enough. Hint number 1 for both Chris and Brittany is the alternate title, Choo Choo Watching.
Locked in.
Yep.
Okay. Let's start with Chris. What do you think it is?
Me?
Yes.
Train Spotting Glorious Bastards.
Brittany?
Train Spotting Glorious Bastards.
And Christian.
Yep, Train Spotting Glorious Bastards.
Excellent. 3 points all around. Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, Christian gets 3. Brittany and Chris go to 2.
Thanks for the reminder. We suck.
Listen, there's nothing wrong with that.
I haven't seen that first movie, so
I haven't either.
It's a wild ride.
Yeah.
I've been told it's a one-off. Like, you'll see it once and you'll never watch it again.
Yeah, to me, it's sort of like Requiem for a Dream. Like, fantastic, but never need to see it again.
I'm like, I can't make Requiem for a Dream Bastards Dreaming Glory.
All right, so Christian gets our bonus attempts. What do we think Train Spotting's year is?
That's a good question. Let's try 1997.
Continuously one off, I'm afraid, sir. 1996.
Yeah.
And Inglourious Bastards.
Let's go 2007.
2 years off there, 2009.
Okay.
Oh, wow. It's later than I thought. Okay.
But you are in control of our board. Where would you like to go?
Let's do movie TV then.
Okay. A frantic frog maintains a hectic variety television program before finding himself in the Big Apple after once again being left behind by his inept vacationing parents.
And is that TV plus movie or movie plus TV?
I'm sorry, you're right. I should have told you. We are looking for the TV show first, then the movie.
Okay. Do you mind reading it again?
Of course. A frantic frog maintains a hectic variety television program before finding himself in the Big Apple after once again being left behind by his inept vacationing parents.
I'm going to need a hint for number 1, I think.
Okay. We'll wait on Chris and Brittany.
Locked in.
Brittany is in.
Am I hearing that you're saying frog? F-R-O-G.
F-R-O-G. Ribbit.
Yeah, I'm going to need a hint on 1.
Okay. The hint for Chris and Christian for the television show is Henson's TV Playground.
Oh, okay, I think I got it.
All right, Christian's got it. Chris, you can talk it out.
It's Kermit something Home Alone. The guess that I have fits too well for it to be put into this game.
I'd love to hear it.
I thought I remember there being a movie, maybe it was a TV show called Kermit Come Home. So I'm going to go with Kermit Come Home Alone 2.
Okay. Brittany, you were the first to lock in, so would you like to tell him what the correct answer is?
I believe this would be The Muppets Show Malone 2 Lost in New York.
And Kristen.
Yep, The Muppet Show Malone 2 Lost in New York.
That's what we're looking for, The Muppet Show.
Well established. I'm not a Muppets fan. I'm not a Sesame Street fan.
I couldn't make show and home connect in my mind.
Right.
I forgot it was TV plus movie for a second. I was like, The Great Muppet Caper? No, hold on. This is TV.
That takes Christian to 15. Brittany and Chris are now tied at 11, but Brittany gets our bonus attempts. The Muppet Show.
The Muppet Show, I think, first premiered in 1977.
Oh, you're one off, I'm afraid. It's 1976.
Damn it.
And Home Alone 2, Lost in New York.
Okay. I think this one was 1992.
That is absolutely correct.
Fantastic.
Nicely done.
I'll take Brittany to 12, and Miss Brittany can control where we go next.
Oh, dear. Well, so far I've had no luck with movie plus movie, so let's go with movie plus TV.
Okay, will do. Okay, we are searching for the TV show first and then the movie. This two-hearted time jumper just regenerated, and his new companion wears red overalls, has a speech impediment, and is on the line for the murder of the head of the Acme Corporation.
Locked in.
Locked in.
Brittany's in, Chris is in.
Yeah, locked in.
All right, that was a nice, easy one for our competitors. Christian, let's go to you first.
That would be Doctor Who framed Roger Rabbit.
And Chris.
Doctor Who framed Roger Rabbit.
Brittany.
Yeah. Doctor Who framed Roger Rabbit.
Excellent. I love when it's a nice, quick sweep like that. 3 points all around. And Brittany gets to tell me where we... Oh, actually, I'm sorry. Before she tells me where we're going, she gets the bonus tips. Doctor Who, I have 2 dates for.
Mm-hmm. The original series premiered in 1963. It was rebooted in 2005.
I'm almost tempted to give you an extra bonus point because that is absolutely correct. And Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
I know it was in the 80s, so I'm going to say 1988.
100% correct. Very impressive.
Very good.
Brittany will
I
get
have not seen the
5
movie.
It's really cute. It's very good.
Or I've seen
Never-
like bits and pieces
Never
of
seen what?
it. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? I've seen Doctor Who.
I have not seen Doctor Who, and I will never.
Oh, wow. That's a bold
I
statement.
haven't
Never.
watched a lot of the pre-2005 stuff. I've watched a few of the specials.
Brittany, for a slow start, you are now 1 off the lead, my friend. Very well done. And now you get to tell us where we are going.
Oh, let's go back to movie.
Okay. Glutton for punishment. I love it.
I'm building my confidence, so I need to destroy it.
What a beautiful card this is. Okay, movie. How'd you get the beans above the Franks? Sang our magical flying British nanny.
Locked in.
Locked in.
Christian's in.
Beans above the
How
Franks?
dare you do this? Who wrote this question? This is so messed up.
I love it. I love it so much.
Okay.
I'm quite certain you know the second part, Brittany.
Oh,
So
I know the second part.
You're just
It's
trying to
very
parse the
common.
first.
I'm trying to figure out what leads into. I'm just gonna guess there's something about Mary Poppins.
Christian, would you like to tell her how accurate she is?
Yes, it's definitely there's something about Mary Poppins.
And Chris.
Yeah, there's something about Mary Poppins.
Fantastic. 3 points all around. But Chris, my friend, you get the bonus attempts. There's something about Mary.
It's the Fairley Brothers. I remember it being a big deal when I was in the tail end of high school. I'm gonna guess 99, but I don't know.
Our 1 year off trend continues, 98. And
Wow.
Mary Poppins.
Oh God, a spoonful of sugar gives me the wrong sugar. 57.
Gives you diabetes. What? No, 1964, I'm afraid. But that's okay, because you are in control of the board and can tell us where you would like to go.
Movie.
An enthusiastic panda must use his martial arts skills to recruit civilian boats to evacuate Allied soldiers from a French seaport during a fierce battle with the German army during World War II.
Locked in.
Locked in.
Woo! That was instantaneous for Chris and Brittany. Christian just right behind. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. So what will happen is if you're both correct, I will give the bonus attempt to both Chris and Brittany. Let's start with Chris. What do you think it is?
Kung Fu Pan Dunkirk.
Brittany.
Kung Fu Pan Dunkirk.
Christian.
Kung Fu Pan Dunkirk.
You guys are killing this. I love it. All right, 3 points all around. So the bonus will be for both Chris and Brittany. Kung Fu Panda.
Locked in.
Okay. Chris can talk it up.
Yeah, I feel like this is right around the time Leah and I got together, and I think they're coming out with Kung Fu Panda 4, which would kind of make sense. So I'm going to guess. What?
Already came out earlier this season. Pretty sure.
It doesn't matter. It's not. I'm going to guess 2010.
Brittany?
I think this came out around the time I was a senior in high school, so I'm going to say 2007.
2008.
The year I graduated. Okay.
And Dunkirk, which tell me when you're locked in.
I'll lock in Dunkirk.
I'll lock in Dunkirk as well.
Brittany, you can go ahead and tell me.
I think 2017.
Chris.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, Tenet was supposed to come out in 2020. It got pushed, but Nolan is usually 3 years behind on movies, so I said 2017.
You are both correct. 2017. So that is 4 points each for Chris and Brittany.
So guessing Chris did not realize I graduated high school in 2008 based on his reaction.
I was getting my master's in 2008. I am so old.
I had just graduated law school in 2007.
That means Christian and Brittany are tied at 24. Chris with 21.
Christian, where'd you go to law school at?
St. John's in Queens.
All right, I'm flipping a coin to see who will control the board.
Brittany can control the board.
Brittany can control the board.
I was going to give it to Chris, but we haven't done this one in a while, so let's go movie video game.
All right.
Mm.
Fantastic. Let's go. We're looking for the video game first and then the movie. Jump in and out of paintings in a polygonal mushroom kingdom and collect enough power stars to find out that the creepy 9-year-old you adopted is actually a hormone-deficient 33-year-old woman. Wowza.
Locked in.
Brittany is in.
Oh, okay. I'll lock in.
Christian's in. Chris can talk it up.
So the Esther, or is it Orphan? I'm trying to talk it out, but I'm getting stuck on the horror movies. I know the horror movie. I just can't think. Is it? I think the kid's name was Esther. I thought the movie was called Orphan. Okay, so then let's go through. Can you read the first part of that again? See if I can make it.
Jump in and out of paintings in a polygonal mushroom kingdom and collect enough power stars.
Super Mario Paint? It doesn't fit with Orphan at all. I'm just not good at video games. And I feel like even if I got the second part right, I would not get the first. Mm-hmm. So let's start with a hint on number 1.
Okay, the hint on number 1. The green brother was not playable this time around.
Not helpful. All the other hints obviously pointed to Mario. What is there a Mario version where they're jumping in and out of paintings? Is there like a Mario Paint?
There sure is. I cannot tell you the name, but there sure is a version where he's jumping in and out of paintings.
Okay, so if it's like Mario, it's not Mario Paint. I wouldn't think. Maybe it's Mario Art. What would the Art Orphan doesn't fit? What would that? Art Esther doesn't fit. Art. It's that little girl in the blue dress. What is that damn movie called?
Chris, I feel like once a game, your horror movie knowledge is just like, just betraying you just to air. Somewhere Mike Mott is laughing.
I don't think Mike's playing this game.
Art Esther? Sure. Mario and Art Esther. I don't know.
Kristen, would you like to clue him in, please?
I locked in. I wasn't 100% sure, but I locked in with Paper Mario Orphan.
Oh, I'm sorry. Brittany, would you like to clue them in?
No, I would not, because I also thought that was the plot of Paper Mario, so I went Paper Mario Orphan.
Oh, I'm afraid this is 3 points to me. We're looking for Mario 64 Fin.
Oh.
Um,
Oh, right, Polygon. Yeah. Okay.
On the Mario 64 for the Nintendo 64, he jumps in and out of the paintings.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah.
I haven't played that one, so.
That's
But
fine.
with polygonal, I thought polygons, which would be
Right.
flat, so.
That's okay. Brittany will retain possession of the board since we had no points on that one.
I don't want possession of the board. Since Chris and I tied, he can have it this time.
Fair enough. Chris, I'm assuming we're going away from video games.
yeah, let's go movie.
I figured. That is perfectly fine. A struggling minor league hockey team unleashes the Hanson brothers, a violent, spectacled trio that plans to do a sweet motorcycle jump to raise money so they can save their dad and beat the crap out of him.
Locked in.
Chris is in.
Can you repeat that, please?
Of course. A struggling minor league hockey team unleashes the Hanson brothers, a violent, spectacled trio that plans to do a sweet motorcycle jump to raise money so they can save their dad and beat the crap out of him.
I'm gonna need a hint for part 2 of that.
Okay, Brittany.
I will also take a hint to part 2 of that.
Fair enough. Hint 2 is this is a Lonely Island jam, y'all.
Yeah, I have no idea what the second part is.
Okay. Brittany, any guess?
No. I mean, I'll make up something, but it's
Sure.
not going to be right.
That's fine. You can entertain our masses.
Okay. So I know several Lonely Island songs. There's Jack Sparrow, Dick in a Box. I think it's called I'm on a Boat.
Yes.
Threw It on the Ground. The Creep. I don't know what it has to do with the Hanson brothers because Mbop is not fitting anything in my head. But I'm starting to think it's not those Hanson brothers. But I don't know any other Hanson brothers. So, you said in that first part they're like a minor league or semi-professional hockey team.
Minor league hockey team, yes, ma'am.
Minor league hockey team. Oh gosh. Okay. Miracle on Ice just had sex.
I love it. I was hoping you would mention one of my favorite Lonely Island songs. But no, I'm afraid I can award no points. Chris, would you like to school them?
Slap Shot Rod.
Slap Shot Rod is what we're looking for. That is correct.
I've never heard of Hot Rod.
Hot Rod is a movie Andy Samberg made when he just started on SNL, really.
You're not missing anything. If you're going to start with an Andy movie, start with Pop Star.
Yes, never stop popping, something like that. It's fantastic. It's really funny.
Stop never stopping, something like that. Yeah.
All right, that is 3 points for Chris, and guess what? That means we have a 3-way tie now at 24. But Chris is getting bonus attempts, so Slapshot.
So I did watch Slapshot. I wasn't sure when you were reading it if it was Slapshot or the movie I saw was Goon. But the Henson brothers got me there.
Putting on the foil every game.
I'm gonna guess it's 70s. I'm gonna guess 1977.
Brilliant, yes, sir. 1977 is correct.
Yay! Go, Chris.
And Hot Rod.
All these stupid SNL movies just kind of all rinsed together. I don't even know when Andy Samberg started on SNL.
It was before he was on Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Sometime between the time he was born and the time he started. I'm trying to get it into the realm of like, where were Leah and I at that point in time in our relationship? Have we DTR'd yet? Have we been married yet? I don't know. I'm going to guess 2011.
No, a little older than that, actually. 2007.
Was he in SNL back then?
He was on in early 2000s, I think.
Okay.
Early to
There's a
mid.
period of Andy Samberg's life I just don't remember them.
I only recently started watching SNL stuff like on Peacock, and I know I have to go back several seasons to find Andy Samberg, but not like 20 seasons back.
That's fine. That takes us to Chris with a 1-point lead over our fellow competitors and has control of the board.
Yeah, let's stick with movie.
Oh boy.
Oh, this is all kind of special here. The dude from Quantum Leap teams up with smoke show place kicker Kathy Ireland to play an NCAA football team consisting of the dude from Quantum Leap and smoke show place kicker Kathy Ireland.
I think you glitched there for a minute, Turner. Can you go back and reread that question while you're
I
there?
certainly
Grab a new one.
I certainly can read this one again because this amuses me greatly. The dude from Quantum Leap teams up with smoke show place kicker Kathy Ireland to play an NCAA football team consisting of the dude from Quantum Leap and smoke show place kicker Kathy Ireland.
I'm a little nervous to ask for any of the hints.
Oh, please, God, do.
For the first one or the second one?
Yes.
One thing I know about Kathy Ireland is a poster I had in my room in high school.
I would like a hint for part one.
Sure.
Yeah.
Hint number 1. Sinbad is also in this movie.
This is the one where he was a genie, right?
Mandela.
Do not get him started on that. Oh my gosh.
I wonder if he'll take the bait on that one if we...
I'm going to be the one to say I need the hint for number 2.
Sure.
Fair enough.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hint number 2. Sinbad is also in this movie.
Can you just read the entire description again, please?
Of course. The dude from Quantum Leap teams up with smoke show place kicker Kathy Ireland to play an NCAA football team consisting of the dude from Quantum Leap and smoke show place kicker Kathy Ireland. I promise this will make sense. It's a little devious.
Yeah, a little.
I have no idea what this is, so...
I didn't even know the guy from Quantum Leap did movies. So...
I'll lock in.
Chris will lock in. Brittany, do you have any guess?
Sure. Yeah, I'll lock in too.
Let's do it. Okay. Brittany, tell me your guess.
Tell the Trudy. I don't know.
Tell the Trudy. I loved that one. I thought Martin Landau had a great performance in that one, but I'm afraid that is incorrect. Chris.
Bite Me Turner.
That is absolutely 100% correct. No. They are looking for, in case you haven't figured it out, they're looking for the same movie twice, and if you don't know the name of the movie, you're never going to get it. It's Necessary Roughness.
I almost with Necessary Roughness, but I couldn't make it fit twice because I'm dumb.
Yes.
Oh, man.
That's the name of that movie, right?
Were they two movie? It is exactly the same movie. Like it's not
exactly the same movie. If you were to give me the years are 1991 and 1991.
Okay.
Yeah, they're just being dumb with that card, I'm afraid.
Mm-hmm.
But it made me laugh, so I had to read it. All right, I will ask you an actual movie question now. How about that? This action-packed documentary showcases the exciting world of wheelchair rugby and the rise of an Arctic wolf/Siberian husky hybrid that, against all odds, becomes the lead sled dog and saves the local children from diphtheria.
Can you read the first part again?
Of course. This action-packed documentary showcases the exciting world of wheelchair rugby.
I'm gonna lock in.
All right, Christian and Brittany, same time. I love it.
I think Christian started it first, though, so you can count him for the bonuses.
Fair enough. Chris has struggle face. Use your words.
I don't know either of these.
Oh, okay.
Read the clue one more time for me.
Of course. This action-packed documentary showcases the exciting world of wheelchair rugby and the rise of an Arctic wolf / Siberian husky hybrid that, against all odds, becomes the lead sled dog and saves the local children from diphtheria.
For the record, I only know the second one. I have a guess for the first one.
Me too.
Fair enough.
There's 2 movies about sled dogs that I can think of. One is with Cuba Gooding Jr. and another one's with random Caucasian actor I don't care about.
Martin Landau. We already talked about this.
Oh my god.
Scott Bakula, the dude from Quantum Leap.
The dude from Quantum Leap.
Sinbad was also in this movie.
Let me get a clue on number 2. Maybe that'll get me to number 1 if I can.
Of course. Your hint for number 2 is Kevin Bacon voiced the dog.
Dog talks?
Perhaps that's a hint that it's not a live action movie.
No, but now my head hurts.
I didn't know Kevin Bacon voiced the dog. That's fascinating.
Give me a hint for number 1, because I'm not going to get either one anyway. You might as well get them all out there.
Your alternate title for movie number 1 is Homicide Sphere.
Murder Globe? Murder Circle? No.
Circle Jerk. What?
I'll lock in, I guess, with a wrong answer.
Okay. Hit me.
Murder Globe Bolt.
Nope, I'm afraid not.
I know.
Christian, let's go to you.
Well, now I know it's wrong, but at the time I locked in, I thought this was Rush Balto.
And Brittany.
I now know I was wrong too. So I said Slam Balto.
Yes, Chris, you got the first part. It is a murder ball, and then the second movie is Balto. We're looking for Murder Balto. Chris, would you like to shy away from movies, or would you like to stick to your
guns? All in. Movie.
Fantastic.
The game is called Movie for a reason.
The Bushwood Country Club is terrorized by an underground menace that loves Kenny Loggins and was a conscientious... I'm going to start that again because I can't say that word. The Bushwood Country Club is terrorized by an underground menace that loves Kenny Loggins and was a conscientious objector during World War II, earning the Medal of Honor at the Battle of Okinawa without ever firing a bullet.
Locked in.
Chris is in.
Can you read that again, please?
The Bushwood Country Club is terrorized by an underground menace that loves Kenny Loggins and was a conscientious objector during World War II, earning the Medal of Honor at the Battle of Okinawa without ever firing a bullet.
I'm going to need a hint for part 2.
Okay, Brittany?
Yeah, I'll take a hint for part 2.
Part 2's hint is Mel Gibson's return to directing.
Oh, locked in.
Christian's in. Brittany can talk it out.
You know what? Just for fun, because there's no way I'm getting this regardless, go ahead and give me a hint for number 1 as well. Let's run them all out.
Sure. Hint number 1 is, so I got that going for me, which is nice.
See, and I'm assuming that's a quote from the movie. And I don't know what the movie is. Bushwood Country Club. I mean, I know there's like a significant portion of the Goonies that takes place underground, but I can't really line up the Goonies with something about Japan. I know there's a lot of part of it that happens underground, but specifically in the sewer system. And I don't think Pennywise likes Kenny Loggins.
Yeah, title.
Did he not tell the kids to meet him halfway?
So I guess I should come up with something. And Mel Gibson's return to, okay. Okay, let's go with Dirty Dan Sing Me the Song of the Country.
I will pay you $5,000 to make that movie right now. But I'm afraid that is incorrect. Christian.
I went with Caddyshack Saw Ridge.
And Chris.
Caddyshack Saw Ridge.
Excellent. Christian getting 2 points. Chris, the full boat.
Life is starting to make sense again.
And Chris, bonus attempts. Caddyshack.
It's on the 80s movie bracket, Ultimate 80s movie bracket over on Boozy Bracketology. It's early 80s because my grandfather was obsessed with it. I remember him watching it religiously. I'm going to guess it's 82.
1980, the very start of the decade. Okay. And Hacksaw Ridge.
Yeah, this is the one of those years pre-COVID, and I don't know when exactly it was. I'm going to guess it was 2018.
2016.
Okay.
But that's fine. Chris remains in control of the board. Our score update, Chris has 28, Christian has 26, Brittany has 24.
Let's stick with movie.
Shake and bake, baby! A Frenchman threatens to steal the crown from NASCAR's top driver by using a portal that transports him into the mind of the guy that played the Russian card shark in Rounders.
We're locked in.
Christian's in.
I'll lock in too.
Brittany's in. Chris can talk it out.
Can I ask a clarifying question?
You may.
Are we including like
the subtitle? Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, read it one more time because I'm just not getting the second movie yet.
Sure. Shake and bake, baby. A Frenchman threatens to steal the crown from NASCAR's top driver by using a portal that transports him into the mind of the guy that played the Russian card shark in Rounders.
Yep, locked in.
Okay. Brittany, how about you start us off?
That's a great.
I am not sure, but I didn't think hints would actually help me here. So I locked in with Talladega Nights, The Tale of Ricky Bobby Fisher.
Okay. Christian.
This is Talladega Nights, The Ballad of Ricky Bobby, John Malkovich.
And Chris.
Talladega Nights. Yeah, sorry.
You had a brain fart there.
It was there for a second. Talladega Nights, oh my God, hold on. What did I lock in with? Did I lock in with Ballad or Legend? I thought I locked in with Legend. Talladega Nights, The Legend of Ricky Bob being John Malkovich. But I think it is Ballad. I think he's right.
I'm afraid I can only award points to Christian. It is the Ballad of Ricky Bob being John Malkovich.
Yeah, as soon as I started saying the tale of, I was like, oh shit, it's Ballad, but that's not what I locked in with. It doesn't matter because I had the wrong ending. You said chess in that bit, right? Like, there's a chess thing?
No chess on this card.
Where did I come up with chess? I was like, oh, Bobby Fischer, the chess player. Okay.
Russian card shark. There's no chess.
Okay, I heard Russian and I assumed chess. I don't know why.
Christian, your bonus attempts.
I can splash the pot whenever I please.
Talladega Nights.
Talladega Nights, I'm going to guess 2006.
You are absolutely correct. And being John Malkovich.
Being John Malkovich. Now, this came out when I was in college. Let's go with 2001.
I'm afraid a little bit earlier, 1999.
Okay. All right, so it was before I was in college then. All right.
But that does take you to 30. Chris with 28 and Brittany with 24. And Christian, you can tell us where we want to go. Only 5 more points for a win.
All right, let's do movie video game then.
All right. Trying to lock the others out. I love it. Not that one. That's a little too obscure even for me. As is that one. Jesus Christ. All right, yeah. This might be good. All right. We're looking for the video game first, then the movie. Is that a chainsaw gun? Hell yeah. Use that bad boy to carve a path through the locust horde so that a thoroughbred can navigate through the horrors of World War I and reunite with its loving owner.
Locked in.
Christian
I'm sorry,
Zinn?
video game then movie?
Yes, it is video game and then movie.
Read
I'm
that.
also, yeah, I'll let you read it again.
Oh, sure. Is that a chainsaw gun? Hell yeah! Use that bad boy to carve a path through the locust horde so that a thoroughbred can navigate through the horrors of World War I and reunite with its loving owner.
Yeah, I think I'm going to lock in.
Brittany's in. Chris can talk it out.
Yeah, the movie's Warhorse, but Locust Horde Chainsaw Gun. That's right up my damn alley. I mean, Gears of War makes the most sense. That again, for this game, that seems way too easy. I never actually played it. I don't have. What is it? That's Warhammer though. It's not going to be Warhammer, whatever. Yeah, I'm just going to go Gears of Warhorse.
Well, it's a good thing you stuck with your guns. Christian, would you like to tell him what it is 100%?
It is definitely Gears of Warhorse, yeah.
And Brittany?
Unfortunately, I've not heard of Gears of War, so I said God of Warhorse.
Oh no, that would be a fun one too. But yes, we are looking for Gears of Warhorse. Taking Christian to 33, taking Chris to 31. And your all-important bonus attempts. If you nail them both, Christian will be our winner tonight. Gears of War.
All right, so this came out when the Xbox 360 came out. I'm going to say that this was 2004?
2006, I'm afraid.
Okay, it's later than I thought. All right.
And Warhorse.
Warhorse. 2018?
2011, a little bit earlier.
Wow, okay.
All right, so we have Christian at 33, Chris at 31, and Brittany a little behind at 24. Christian, you want to stay in video games and keep trying to lock them out, or do you want to go somewhere else?
Nah, let's do movies, TV.
TV first, then movie. A charming, drug-running, murder-loving motorcycle gang terrorizes a man by erasing all the memories from his past relationship.
Locked in.
Chris is in.
All right, locked in, yeah.
Christian's in. Brittany can talk it out.
All right. Can you read it again, please?
Of course. A charming, drug-running, murder-loving motorcycle gang terrorizes a man by erasing all the memories from his past relationship.
Okay. Could you please give me a hint to part 2?
Part 2's hint. It's like Titanic if you replace Leo with Jim and the boat with a brain.
Wow.
I'm not making that up. That is the hint on this card.
Oh no, I believe you. Can you give me a hint to part 1 then? Because that's led me in a completely different direction.
Part 1's hint. The antithesis of title of the show would be Daughters of Peace.
Okay. So it doesn't line up with what I think it is. Okay. So it does confirm what I thought the first part was, which is Sons of Anarchy.
Okay.
But I'm trying to think, because when you said Jim, Brain, and whatever,
Right.
that made me think maybe this is Memento, but that doesn't really line up with Sons of Anarchy. So
Give her the hint again for one.
Okay. The hint for the second movie?
Yeah, the second movie, sorry.
yeah.
It's like Titanic if you replace Leo with Jim and the boat with a brain.
I want to be friends with whoever came up with these things.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're very clever. Sometimes they're a little dumb. But yeah, these are good people.
So
I'm going to try and write some of my own for like movie and music. I think would be fun.
You can have Mike Mott on that one.
So
Yeah.
we got.
Think of an actor named Jim.
Is Jim Norton an actor? Is that a person? That sounds like Jim.
I believe he was on The Honey. No, that was the character from The Honey.
Jim E. Stewart. Jim Jim Cummings.
Not yet, but he might be.
Jim who? Jim Broadbent, that's a name.
Do not go in there. Woo!
What?
Yes, I believe he's referring. You may need to think of a more comedic actor, one with perhaps a rubber face.
Oh, Jim Carrey. Okay. Yeah, that's a person. Okay, so let me think of Jim Carrey movies. Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, Yes Man, How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
The second one you list. Yes, man. The second Jim Carrey.
Because it's the one I've seen the most.
This is destroying my soul.
Liar,
this is one of my
liar.
all-time top 10 favorite movies.
Liar, Liar. I think he was in Dumb and Dumber.
He was the star, yes.
You want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
The Truman Show.
That's a good one. That was on TV the other night.
Never actually seen Truman Show.
Oh,
It's a good movie.
very good.
What else has Jim Carrey been in? In Living Color. That's TV. That's not a movie.
The Majestic. It's not that.
The number 23.
Oh, God. We don't talk about that.
He was in Earth Girls Are Easy. Tell you
It's
that.
true.
We're not talking about Earth Girls Are Easy. I'm still mad about that.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. I'm going to put everyone out of their misery. Sons of Anarchy, keep me in your thoughts.
That's,
The Warren Zevon.
that's a beautiful answer. Chris, why don't you clue her in, please?
Sons of Anarchy, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
I haven't seen that. I
And
didn't know Jim
Kristen.
Carrey was in that.
Yeah, Sons
That
of
was,
Anarchy, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Yep.
Please go watch it. It's one of my top 10
I thought
movies.
that was Russell Crowe.
That's
No, that would be a very different movie.
Jim Carrey and Kate Winslet.
Beautiful Mind is Russell Crowe.
Okay. Well, it had Mind in it.
All right. That takes Chris to 34. That takes Christian to 36. However, Chris's bonus attempts could tie this up. So what do you think?
Leah loves Sons of Anarchy. I did not watch it. So it's... I feel like it ended around the same time that other show I didn't watch, Breaking Bad, ended. Maybe a year earlier. So 2010.
All right, I'm gonna build some drama here. So Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
This is that movie that, like, it's late college / that time after college, and, like, every girl I was trying to talk to was like, oh, this movie's so wonderful. And it was fine. It was good. But, like, I didn't get it, and I didn't care enough to lie. It's definitely pre-Leah. It's in that weird time of, like, 2004 to 2008. I'm going to say it was 2006.
Well, no drama to be had, I'm afraid. No, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind was 2004, and Sons of Anarchy was 2008. So with that said, we have our winner, ladies and gentlemen. Christian, congratulations.
Thanks. Good games. Dude.
Mhm.
Very, very well played. I hope everyone had a good time tonight. We will start our various sundries. Kristen, do you have anything to plug? Anything to promote? Tell us you're happy to be here. The floor is yours.
Let's promote the PTE Patreon. Jay desperately needs an editor. I'm sure you guys could use one as well. So let's all join the Patreon. Patreon.com/PTE BB. Is that correct? Yeah.
That's it.
Yep.
We're all doing it. All the cool kids are doing it. You can do it at home. Chris, you finished in second place. You may promote and plug at will.
I don't know what just happened, but I don't have to plug my own stuff. I guess I'll quote a controversial, I'm not saying controversial, but a movie on the best 80s movie bracket. I'll just say be excellent to each other.
That was controversial. And Miss Brittany, I hope you still had a good time with us tonight. Please promote and plug at will.
I'd just like to say 24 points is way better than I thought I was going to do. So I had an absolute blast. I am sorry to everyone who was just screaming at me that entire time when I was trying to think of Jim Carrey.
Oh, that's okay. We did the same with Chris with I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Yeah.
Jim Cummings first.
Because I was thinking of actors named Jim. And I thought of Jim Cummings. He does a lot of voices. Yeah, what Christian said, check out the PTE Patreon, check out all the shows on the PTE network. Also, while I hope this is not needed when this episode comes out, if you are able to do so, check out Operation Olive Branch. They are a community that is dedicated to helping families that are in Rafah be able to evacuate, because right now the only way they can get out of the city that is actively being attacked is to pay upwards of $5,000 per person in their family. And so they are having to do a whole lot of GoFundMes right now, and Operation Olive Branch is doing the legwork on vetting the requests and also trying to get as many families' goals met so that they can get out and be safe. So if you are able to do so, please Google them and look them up and see if there's anything you can do to help, but just don't let those families be forgotten.
Beautiful words right there. Well, very well said. I cannot follow that. So I will simply say that if you enjoy these Movie Mayhem episodes that we're doing, please let us know on the Discord, on the Facebook, in the lounge. We'd love to produce more of these for you every now and then, whenever I get a free moment, which will be after the honeymoon, after this comes out. But yeah, we'd love to keep doing these. And as everyone already said, please support the Patreon. Give us your hard-earned dollars. We love you guys, and hope that you will.
Even if they're not hard-earned, we'll
just give us the dollars.
It's your money.
We're earning it.
Oh,
But yeah,
the PTE Patreon is a perfect place to launder your money. So
for all your criminal elements, please come see us.
And he's a lawyer. He knows.
Might want to preface that with not legal advice. Or not.
Very, very well said. But I will let Chris wrap us up.
Yeah, thank you all for your continued support. If you do enjoy the show, patreon.com/PTEBB is your home to support the show financially. If they haven't launched already, we're going to have new tiers launching there in the very near future. So I'm sure we'll have an advertisement that will be placed probably at the midpoint of this game. So go back and listen to that again. Actually, go back to the beginning, give us a second listen. That'd be awesome. But we do enjoy bringing this to you. I get to hang out with my friends. We would love to get an editor full-time. That'd be amazing. That's our goal. Hell, I think at this point, we take one for halftime. So
Sure.
that's our goal right now, is to bring people on to help edit and run and get the back end work of the shows done. Because for us, I can't speak for everyone, but I can speak for myself. I can speak for Brittany. It's a lot of work that goes into getting these out. Turner spread a whole lot that I have to edit out, and it's insane. Imagine how much this episode I had to cut a lot of Turners out.
That's fair. I can't argue that.
On an episode where you don't hear edit point here, help us get a professional.
Correct.
I mean, or keep complaining about stuff that you get for free. It's one or the other. No, but seriously, we appreciate it. If you don't have the means to help financially right now, we've all been there. Don't sweat it. Don't feel bad about it. 5-star rating. Write us a review. That would be absolutely awesome of you. But listen, for the pub trivia experience, I have been Chris.
I have been Christian.
I've been Brittany.
And I've been Turner.
Until next week, have a good one.